You serious right now, bro? I'm trying to move the face cam. But it's not fucking letting me. Guess I'm settling with that. Does this shit just not let me move shit? Ridiculous, man, ridiculous. Oh, here we go. I think I've got it working now. Oh, it's taking me back here. There we go. Top left. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Oh, wait, no, it's gonna be this way. And the fucking camera had to go again. And then it brought me back here again. Fuck off, man. There we go. So when I look at myself, I'm looking directly in the camera. Like, am I live on Twitch? So look, that's the thing. I don't even know what this is doing. If it's just recording or... I don't know. Let's go to the app. No. You serious right now, bro? Move the camera back. Bro. I honestly don't know if I'm live or not. I should be live on... Yeah. Says I'm live on YouTube. 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 Okay, I had to stop that. Why the fuck does it keep doing that? Ah, bro. Stop that. Alright, so am I live on Twitch then? Oh, well, I guess I'm in creator mode here. Alright, let me switch to watch. And then I can't see. Okay. Go to my channel. No content. Videos. I want to be live on Twitch. Bro, move the fucking camera. Bro, nah. This shit is actually pissing me off. You know what I need to do? I need to lock that shit in place today. Bro, move the... Come on, man. Are you serious right now, bro? Anyway, let's go to fucking YouTube. Oh my god, I did that shit again. Oh, is this still my stream? Again. Oh, is this still my stream? Again. Oh, is this still my stream? Again. It did that shit again. Am I not? In landscape? Come on, man.
What's your...
Are you serious right now, bro? Bro, it took me back. Nah, this shit is actually pissing me off, bro. Alright. Here we go. And now the camera. Fuck, bro. This shit is harder than a fucking... What should I react to? Okay, this looks interesting.
Raise is the brilliant app that invests your spare change from your daily purchases and grows it over time. Rated the #1 micro...
Every couple of months, I'll open up Twitter.com and roll my eyes at this stupid meme about how these 4 YouTubers ruined a generation of kids. As if a single person or even a group of people could ruin a generation of anything. I thought, until I found out who Andrew Tate was, and that's what we're here to talk about today. You've probably heard about the man. He's blown up over the past couple weeks. Andrew Tate is even more popular than Mr. Beast by Google searches right now. This will change because that's how trends work, but he's hot. He's hot. And you might be wondering, who the hell's Andrew Tate? Good question. He's a former kickboxing world champion turned reality star when he joined Big Brother. But then he got kicked off Big Brother because it was discovered that he was beating women. But then the women he was beating said it was consensual and BDSM, so I don't know, make of that what you will. And then he was also famous because he was...
Yes, I mean, I didn't know he was kicked off Big Brother for that. I thought he was kicked off Big Brother because they didn't like him. Because the people on Big Brother didn't like him. And as far as what I've heard, that's why he was kicked off. People didn't like him. The people on the show. And I think maybe the show creators. They didn't like Andrew Tate. I didn't know that he was kicked off because of the woman beating allegations, in which, yeah, it was role play. It was consensual. They were fucking, bro. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that you got kicked off Big Brother for that when they didn't look into it at all.
Running a online fan cam service. Basically, he was a pimp for women online, and they were selling relationships to men and farming them for all the money they have. It actually made him millions and millions of dollars, but he quit. Not because he felt bad and was the whole "I'm not your friend" thing. It's because the Romanian police raided his house, and there was claims that people were there against his will, and I don't think anybody wants that heat. But why are we talking about him now? Why is he hot right now? Why is he so controversial that a man named Andrew Tate had to change?
The Romanian police raiding Andrew Tate was a false allegation. A guy called the police. The guy didn't like Andrew Tate. He said that there are women there being held hostage at their will. I'm pretty sure the guy was one of the chicks that were their boyfriend. Anyway, the police went there, found no evidence of human trafficking at all, and dismissed the case within a week as a false allegation. That should be common knowledge by now.
His name on Twitch because he was getting so much hate. Well, the reason is his new venture, Hustlers University, basically selling a lifestyle to mostly teenaged boys. He is a powerful, strong, rich man, and he's trying to tell you, the average man, that you can have this lifestyle if you just follow his class. Here's a real clip, by the way, of him advertising it.
I get called Morpheus a lot. I get called Morpheus all the time in my DMs because I'm trying to wake people.
All the time.
Is real and
all the time.
Watching this video, I am Morpheus.
I get called really tall and funny all the time. I'm not making this up. This is super real. Now, Andrew Tate, if that was all he was known for, wouldn't be someone we would be talking about today. But he's also a man who has very, very controversial takes. And smartly, he doesn't always spout these takes on his own streams. He goes on media tours of random podcasts and says them there. Takes like this.
I was getting on a plane, and I could see through the cockpit that a female was the pilot, and I took a picture, and I said, most women I know can't even park a car. Why is a woman flying my plane?
Oh, crazy stuff. He's also said that women can't drive because he's been in 5 car accidents, and every single accident was with a woman driver. And also him driving, but I don't think he's noticed that consistent variable. He has other gross things like this.
Person who feels like they need therapy, you're useless. Because in the harshest realities of this cold world, there are people in Syria whose entire families have been blown to fuck, who are still getting up every day, making fucking bread and selling it on the streets so they have enough money to buy a new pair of sandals sometime next year.
Forget about the Jordan Peterson make your bed. We've moved on. It's time to make bread, fellas. If you're not making bread, you're a beta bitch. All right, and that's just the fact. And it all kind of came to a head, him having this career of Hustlers University and trying to sell this lifestyle. And then the Twitch sphere when he hopped on Aiden Ross's stream. And this was a huge, huge stream. And from my perspective, as a guy who's pretty confident in his morals and his ethics and what guides me as a human, it was pretty fucking funny. I mean, here's a clip from it.
My neighbors, she's only about 16, some 15, 16-year-old girl lives a couple of houses away. Yeah. I hope she ain't watching because she was looking for a cat the other day and a pit bull ate it. So, oh God. And I put a sign up, cats don't come inside. But cats are such arrogant little fuckers. They must have read the sign and thought, fuck this guy. They're either too stupid to read or they're arrogant and ignored me. For sure. I thought cats were fast, but it turns out pit bulls are faster. My cat.
Okay, so that's the GTA NPC that is Andrew Tate. And that stream was big. And there was kind of a problem with it. Aiden Ross said yes to every single thing Andrew Tate was spitting out, even the sexist shit. And the problem with Andrew Tate is he doesn't only say dumb shit, crazy shit, funny stories. He also ties in some pretty basic life lessons, like this one.
You ever seen anyone with a vape? Have you ever sat in a room? So we go, wait, let me just go. My vape's done charging. Load it up. I mean, I smoke cigars, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. Give me a big fat cigar. I'm risking cancer to look like a mafia boss. Fine. I'm not sitting there smoking cigars and going, I can't believe this is bad for me. No, like these fucking vape bullshit children. And what kind of parent lets their 16-year-old vape anyway?
Fair.
If I had a 16-year-old son, he's like, I got a vape. Get the fuck out of here, vape. Do some push-ups. You ain't got time to vape. You gotta do push-ups.
When I first saw Josh's profile, I thought he was handsome, but also the things he wrote in his...
You ain't got time.
And so he has these like pretty basic tidbits of truth bombs, of knowledge. And then he ties it in with charismatically told funny stories. And then he drops a few little sexist remarks in there. And all of that led to his chat, Aiden Ross that is, Wing everything that Andrew Tate would say, and Aiden Ross going along with everything as well. And it led to 266,000 people watching at once. So I kind of get why Aiden Ross didn't really push back. He was probably too busy staring at the viewership number. I mean, he went so far to yes and everything Tate was saying that they had this insane moment.
Let me ask you a question first.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the clown that hides from gay people?
No.
Of course you haven't.
It's stupid shit. But it's a problem too. Because he takes advantage of the people who are watching. These people who look up to Tate because he's strong and he gets women and he has a lot of money. They're going down, I think, a bad path. A path where they're listening to one man to pull all their ideals from. I mean, look at this clip.
Hold on. You don't like that many people are listening to one man and his ideologies. Aren't most religions built on that? I'm a Muslim myself, and I mean, as far as I know, a lot of the Quran is built up off the words and the ideologies of prophets. I mean, almost every Abrahamic religion listens to the word of either Muhammad, Jesus, Moses, and people in that realm. When it comes to countries, people are moved by one man's ideologies. If anything, Andrew Tate is fit to be president of a country. He can run a country. He could be the prime minister of Romania, or he couldn't. But like, what the fuck would he be? Prime Minister of England, President of America? I don't know. I think he's able to run for prime minister. Which, if he did, that would be fucking insane. Because there's a chance of him actually winning. Yeah, but the fact you don't like that, it's all built on one man's ideologies. Almost every opinion is built on one man's ideology. And his idea, his opinion. And it evolves. Obviously, we don't follow everything Tate says. We take what Tate says and we turn it into our own opinion. My opinion on Andrew Tate is my complete own opinion. It's not influenced by Tate. It's just what I think about him. And I like the guy. Your opinion on Tate is similar to everyone on the leftist spectrum's opinion. There are people on my side who believe in the same shit as me, but they don't know who Andrew Tate is, they don't care, or they completely agree with me, but they have their own, agreements and disagreements about Tate. The fact that you don't like that people are listening to someone who's influencing their opinion and their lifestyle is fucking ludicrous. Everyone, you're called an influencer, right? Because you're influencing someone. An internet celebrity is called an influencer. You, what is your name? What is his name? Mogul Mail? You are an influencer. This video is here to influence others' opinion. People are gonna build their opinion on your video. Bro, these guys, they just never realize what they're saying.
This is, I think, one of the best examples of Tate farming that string and trying to get people who are lonely to go take his class.
I think most women can actually genuinely understand how lonely the majority of men are. Yeah. And you need to truly understand, if you're Joe Schmo, average in nearly every way, in Starbucks working, you ain't getting a DM ever. You girls will never be lonely. As much as you might be unhappy with the possible suitors, you can at least fuck about them.
I was literally talking about this earlier today. On a Omegle with someone. Women will always have someone who will want them, because women present one of the things that men want most. A couple of things actually: affection, love, positive attention, and sex. That's what the fuck men strive for. We get money and we look good, we smell good for you. A lot of men do this for themselves, but 6 out of 10 times a man is doing this shit so that he can get a woman. Because men know you're not gonna get a woman without money, without nice clothes, without smelling good, without looking good. You don't see men with a shitty hair. Actually, you do see men with a shitty haircut, no muscle, they make fuck all money, shitty personality, smell like shit, and they wear women's clothes. Getting bitches, but I don't even know why niggas like that, get bitches. But the average man is striving for those things because he feels women won't want him if he doesn't have them things. Tate is completely fucking right here. If this guy can somehow negate Tate's opinion in any way, I'd be intrigued in how he will do that.
If you feel sad, there are men out here in the world who have genuine loneliness.
This video has 10 million views. Now, obviously, women can also be lonely. All right, the guy who's working at Starbucks who gets no DMs, maybe if you're looking at the hot girl in class who's going out, you'll be like, oh, women are going out. There's a girl in your class who's probably feeling the same way you do. It might disproportionately affect men. I don't know. I'm not a man of the studies. But all I do know is that his solution for this is, I am rich, I get bitches, I have Bugatti. Give me $50 every single month, and I'll tell you how to be exactly like me. That's what they do. $50 a month. Now, a couple of months ago, there were 50,000 people who were signed up for his course. That's $2.5 million every single month. It's like 25 mil a year. Imagine now, after the blow up, it might be 2, 3, 5 times that amount. He's not going to stop.
What's the best way to wake up? Sleep Cycle asked a better question. What's the best time?
Nah.
Why would he?
I've never had this many fucking ads in one night. I was trying to record a video earlier. It was just ad after ad after ad. Fuck.
He's only getting praise from a lot of teenage kids online. The only real pushback I've ever seen of Tate was from this one podcast he did with Portnoy on the BFF pod.
You say a lot of stuff about women like that they're your property.
That's not what I said. I was talking about an OnlyFans company when that question was asked. But I said that if a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So if she wants to do OnlyFans, she owes him some money because she's his.
Well, that's crazy. It's crazy. That one's crazy.
It is crazy. You think that?
Bro, what? Anytime you find a high-value man with a good job, he's going out with a woman, what do you think that woman's shoes, clothes, who do you think paid for that shit? The man. Men will literally spend half their paycheck on a woman, but if a man ever asks a woman just give some of her paycheck to a man, if his dick is being used for OnlyFans or some shit, it's a huge problem. It's crazy. You can't do that. Hey, you can't just take that woman's money. Like, bro, what?
A man going out with a girl that's just your property?
That one was nuts.
I'm nuts now. Good.
If a guy and a girl is dating and a girl does OnlyFans, she owes him a cut?
She is his girl.
But what's that have to do with anything?
Because she's his.
So that is you saying that women are your property?
Bro, how many women say, that's my man, he should be giving me money, he should be buying me shoes, he should be buying me clothes? Most men, a woman is a part of their expenses. This entire opinion is just fueled by feminism and female independence. A woman makes money, it's her money. But if a man makes money, it's got to go towards his kids, his wife, and then also the utilities, the house, the rent, the fucking bill. Most of the time, if there's a couple, both of them are working. If they're smart, they put their money together. If they're fucking idiots, especially the man, he's gonna be paying for the house and shit, right? And then he's also gonna be giving money to his woman and like getting shit for his woman to keep her happy. The woman will most likely not spend fuck all money on the house that they're renting together. And then all the money that they make from their job, they just fucking keep to themselves. And they keep all of it. So why the fuck, let's say you're a streamer or a YouTuber or some shit, and you make money, chances are you're spending that money on your woman, right? And if you aren't, your woman is gonna bring up the argument of, you make all this money, why don't you spend some of it on me? So when a woman is making a bunch of money on OnlyFans, why the fuck is that just all of her money? And none of it can go to her man, even if he is being used for the content. It's kind of hypocritical. You know? Like,
It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him, and the intimate parts of her body belong to him because they're in a relationship. And if she wants to sell those, he has a stake in those intimate parts of her body.
So it's reverse. A male porn star owes the woman.
I don't know, because I think the women belong to the man. I think the woman.
Yeah, that's inherently where you get called sexist for.
No, it's not property. Just she belongs to me and she's mine. It's not property. No one else can have her and she's mine. Now the problem is that this Tate character that he puts on, and I don't think it is a character in the sense that he doesn't believe these things. I think it's a character in the sense that he uses his charisma and he makes up stories and he tries to sell it in a way that is more palatable. It gets a lot of weird followers. Now you've probably seen Tate clips online. When you see them, do me a favor, check to see if there's a description that has a referral link to his course. It's kind of like a little baby pyramid scheme because they have referral links like early days in Uber, and all these alpha males try to make a little bit of bread by getting their other lonely friend.
It's not a pyramid scheme if there's only one person at the top and then everyone under that is equal. It's more like a club or some shit. So with a referral link, you get like a percentage of money through if someone signs up to Hustlers University with your link, you get a percentage of money out of that $50, right? So if you're gonna sign up for Hustlers University, you can use your referral link to make money. It's one of the ways you can make money. So a percentage of it goes to Hustlers University, and then a percentage of it goes to you. So in reality, let's say it's a 50-50 split. You're getting like $25 every time someone signs up for Hustlers University through your link. And then $25 goes straight to Hustlers University, in which that money will most likely be used to go towards the brand, go towards Hustlers University to like better it or some shit like that. Or it could just go straight to Tate's bank account. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's what the fuck is it called? You know, like the link clicking shit like that ads do. Like click revenue or some shit. And it all just goes to one nigga who's like putting the links out. That's basically what it is. Right? It's not a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is there's one man at the top who makes a large percentage, a couple people underneath him who make a smaller percentage than the man at the top, but underneath that there's even more people who make a smaller percentage than the man up here, and then underneath that there's even more people who make a less percentage than the men up here, and it goes on and on. It's not like that here, as in like if you just join Hustlers University, your referral link only gets you like $2. No matter what, I'm not sure what the actual percentage is, but if you join Hustlers University, you don't get ranked up or ranked down or anything. No, it's just the same. It's not a pyramid scheme, because a pyramid is not just very long in this one fucking bit, like it goes forever, and then there's just a random point. That's not a pyramid. You can't call it a pyramid scheme.
To hop on the trend so they can all get rich. And it creates weird ass copies like this guy.
You want to learn about Hustlers University, eh? You're a young male, or in a Apache attack helicopter.
Tango down.
Or a female. God help us all.
Who are like devoid of all of the charisma and only have the shitty qualities. Not to say Tate's a good person, but that guy's a goddamn robot. The only thing he shares with Tate is his bald ass head. And I'm kind of scared of this, honestly. I can watch.
Have you not noticed your hairline? I hate that the only thing people have to say about Tate is he's bald. This man literally has one of the most fucked up hairlines ever. It goes up, round, gets a little triangle there, and then it goes wavy like that, and then that way. He's already got like a balding pattern. Not to mention that fucking shitty like Elvis Presley haircut. Like, come on, bro. Give it the times, bro.
And I can laugh about it and then move on because it's not going to impact how I feel about things. I've kind of formed my identity over 27 years and it's still changing. I still like to challenge my ideas by looking at new things, talking to new people, reading new books, whatever it is. But there are people, and I think this is so beta, who give this man $50 and then subscribe to every single thing he says.
You serious right now, bro?
It blows my mind. I don't get it. Growing up, I wanted someone who could guide me. My dad died when I was 10, and I found that in Woody's gamertag. He did a series called Mail Monday, and I think I was really lucky. Because if I had watched someone else like 12 years ago and I'm 15 years old, I could have gotten down a weird path. I could be a weird fucking guy who probably would have joined a frat and only cared about fucking bitches and hedonistic goals trying to make my
Isn't that the fucking goal in life, bro?
life right now happier. And not like better things that give you more fulfillment in the totality of your life. This guy was...
What? What the fuck could give you more fulfillment than getting something that everyone wants? Of course, there's accomplishments and milestones that you can reach, but bro, you're a YouTuber. The only things you strive for is more views, more subscribers, and positive reviews on your content. That's about it. That's from not even like a business perspective. That's just from a YouTube perspective. In life, you want to fuck bitches, get money, and just be as badass as you fucking can. Everyone wants to do that. Except for people like this, which they've been poisoned by the leftist opinion. I know for a fact, I want to fuck bitches. I want to get money. I want to have a nice beard, chiseled jawline, ripped as fuck. And I will feel fulfilled in life when I have those things. Because it doesn't matter how sad I get. Whenever I get sad, I just be like, bro, I'm fucking fat, ugly, I can't grow a beard, got a shitty haircut, I've got fuck all money, can't get bitches. In which, I mean, I'd say I'm an average guy. But I don't feel like an average guy. I feel like under average. I feel worse when I'm sad. If I'm sad and I've got all these things that I strive for, it makes me less sad. Because I'll be like, well, at least I've got a nice car, I've got a nice house, I fuck bitches daily, I've got a chiseled jawline, a nice beard, a good haircut, I've got a rich body, and I make fucking bank. It makes you happier. Money and fucking bitches gives you happiness and fulfillment in life. What the fuck else could fulfill your life rather than pussy? Like, come on, bro.
An absolute legend. He's the guy who inspired what my channel is today. I mean, originally, Mogul Mail Monday, it was supposed to be letters from you guys and I would give advice to it. I found out pretty quickly that all of you guys just want to figure out how to deal with breakups, and I feel like I've talked about that. Or you have problems that I don't feel like I have the expertise to talk about. So instead, what I like to do is just turn on the camera for 15 minutes, talk about something I'm interested in, and inject how I feel about it. But the one thing that I'm down to do that I wish someone like Tay would be down to do is be challenged. I'm not here to tell you I'm the alpha, I know everything, listen to me. I'm here to tell you how I feel about a thing, and I've been wrong in the past, way wrong. Not just talking about like Batman bad takes. I've had dumb things that I've said. The Coinbase sponsorship, just to start. But I'm okay with being challenged. I always say at the end of the video, let me know how you feel. Let me know if you disagree. And I do read the comments that are kind of filled with bots these days. Kind of need to fix that. And I'm worried. Just worried about a future generation. So if you have a friend who's tape-pilled,
Andrew Tate will not ruin the future generation. What he's trying to do is bring back traditionalism and masculinity. What's wrong with that? Literally, what is wrong with that? We are currently living in some of the worst times ever. 30% of my generation is gay. And non-masculine. They're very feminine. essentially, give it like 2-3 more generations, there will be no more white, straight Christian males just because everyone hates them. Men will essentially not exist. Masculinity will essentially not exist. We need more people like Andrew Tate. Thankfully, we do. We're finding out more of them. We're giving them an audience. We're giving them applause. I mean, just, what do you call it? Toxic femininity? Toxic feminism? Because, I mean, they simply use the word toxic masculinity for anything even slightly masculine. It's people like this that are ruining the world. It's not people like me. People like Tate. People like Sneaker. You need to wake up. Honestly, wake up.
Talk to them. Let them know. Maybe you think it's whack. You can tell them it's whack. Maybe you don't think it's whack, but ask them why they feel that way. Then at least engage in discourse. Maybe there's some positive you can do from that. Anyway, that's all, boys. That's the Andrew Tate thing. Didn't think I was going to talk about it, but it's blown up so much and it doesn't seem like it's cooling down. I had to. Let me know if you disagree. If you're Tate-pilled, why? And see you later. See you in the next one. Don't know what it'll be, but sometime soon. Subscribe if you want. I don't care.
This guy obviously isn't talking about it because it's just blowing up. He chucked out a quick video to express his opinion, and also because he knew that shit would probably bang views, considering it is one of the top searches when I search Andrew Tate. Like, I mean, I don't know about anything about this guy, but everyone else has talked about him. There's been a lot of hypocrisy. L3, Logan Paul, KSI. I love KSI. And I mean, Logan Paul's okay, but there's a lot of hypocrisy. And they seem to bring the argument, people can change, I changed, we just need Ted to change. No, you change your opinion because people told you, don't do that. Unless your opinion changed naturally, and yeah, fuck, alright. But if your opinion changed because people told you, no, don't do that. But then, you know, the same people, if you try to come to a common ground on their opinion, they instantly label you a rapist, sexist, misogynist, homophobic, racist. I was even talking to a girl on Omegle yesterday. I asked her, what do you think about Andrew Tate? She said, I fucking hate him. I said, why did you hate him? She said, he's a racist, homophobic, sexist. And I said, explain the sexist. She brought up, he abuses women and he's a human trafficker. And I said, oh, well, the only thing I know about him abusing women is a video of him role-playing with this girl was leaked, in which you can see him looking directly into the camera, sort of like it's a porno, and so was she. And she came out and said it was consensual. And it was roleplay. And she said, yeah, I know about that, but like, other things. And I said, what other things? And she's like, I don't know, I just saw other things. And then the human trafficking thing, I was like, oh, Romanian police dismissed it. It was a false accusation. Some guy who didn't like Tate called the police on him. And then within a week, Romanian police dismissed it. And it was a false accusation. And then she's like, well, yeah, but other things. And I said, well, explain the homophobic bit. Because, she was so quick fire to say racist, homophobic, sexist. And then she's like, oh, well, and then she started stuttering. And I said, Tate has gay friends. And he's talked about his gay friend when he was in high school, right? And then she's like, oh, yeah, well, I don't know about that, but like... And then she just didn't want to talk about that anymore. So I said, okay, well, explain the racist shit. Because only last time I remember someone calling Tate a racist, they were talking about when Tate was talking about his time in Jamaica. I don't believe that he can be racist to Jamaicans because he's black. His dad is African American. And then she went on this rant about just gay shit, Black Lives Matter shit, you know, just typical leftist shit. And then saying that Tate doesn't support this, he doesn't support that. And then when I asked her for evidence to strengthen her opinion and negate my claims, she skipped me. Because she didn't have any evidence. She saw someone on TikTok say it, and then so she ran with it. So when someone asked their opinion on Tate, their immediate reaction, their immediate thought is Andrew Tate is bad, and they want to get accepted by society because they're an attention-craving whore. So then their immediate thing is to, even if they like Tate, they have two options. Say they don't have an opinion on him, they don't know who he is, or I hate Andrew Tate. Because they feel if they say I'm okay with Andrew Tate or I like Andrew Tate, that people are going to hate them. Yet even though most of the people who say I love Andrew Tate, especially the women, in which it's always attractive women who say it, not the ugly threes who fucking hate him for whatever reason. I mean, it's the same like the fucking fat, ugly fucks who keep protesting abortion when they know they're never gonna get pregnant. Yeah, but fuck. Just have your own opinion. Don't watch a video like this and then base your entire opinion on it. Listen to both sides. I've listened to both sides. I've decided my opinion. My opinion has been influenced by multiple factors in which I now know facts. These people ignore the facts just because they want to essentially claim this opinion as theirs. Almost. They've heard this opinion once and they run with it. It's not their opinion. They're saying the exact same shit that this one guy said. It doesn't matter if it's false or not. They're gonna fucking run with it. Anyway, this is a good stream. This is my first time streaming, especially with Facecam on my phone. I'll probably cut this up in the clips later. Yeah.